So I'm exactly 15 weeks and 2 days today, and I wanted to share with you some of the symptoms that I'm facing. So the first symptom is basically pelvic pain and some abdominal pain. So usually at night I kind of get this pain in my back, and especially when I'm working, I have to kind of sit for a long duration. I try to like take short walks where possible, but it's really cold these days. But yeah, definitely having pelvic pain and back pain. I know Tylenol is safe, but I'm not taking that as well. Hopefully it'll kind of slow down a bit in the coming weeks. But I think it's like a common symptom, so there's nothing really to worry about, so that's great. In terms of weight gain, I'm 5 feet tall, so I've already gained 7 pounds. I'm not feeling super awesome about it, but I believe that's fine. The first 12 weeks, like in the first trimester, I really did not work out too much and try to eat like really healthy. Started incorporating a lot of yogurt and cheese and all the great stuff, but which are really high in calories. So I need to tone down a bit on all that eating, but I really just need 300 more calories. So it doesn't really require so much excessive eating. Now that I'm in the 15th week, I've already started incorporating some workouts, so that's helping me tone down a bit. Definitely started using my treadmill now and just doing like some squats and lunges and just some simple exercises, nothing too crazy, but something to get my metabolism going. Trying not to eat really late at night, especially like super sweet stuff late at night, because kind of that just makes me feel so bloated in the morning. Another thing that's really helping me to kind of reduce my bloat at the moment is some not like yams, or so I think yams generally have so much potassium. So when you kind of have that, you lose a bit of you don't retain as much water. So I think that's helpful, especially if I have some occasions to go to, or like there's an important meeting at work. I just have like some yams for dinner the previous night, and I think it really helps me in reducing some of the water retention. So that's great. In terms of symptoms, I haven't really been feeling like any crazy symptoms. Definitely feeling a bit more energized from my first trimester, so that's great. I'm able to do household chores and just be a bit more active at work, so that's definitely feeling great. In terms of maternity wear, I actually did buy a couple of things. I did get like a peanut pod, maternity tights, and some maternity stockings. So the maternity tights were super helpful stuff. Like I love it. I wear it every other day. It's like so comfortable. Just wear it with like a nice shirt, or a nice blouse, and you're good to go for work. In terms of the pantyhose that I got, I wasn't too happy with it. It just seemed to constrict, even though they were like maternity pantyhose. They seemed to constrict me in my stomach area, and I didn't really like it. So I basically bought 2 of them. I plan to return one, and the one that I kind of tried on, I know I cannot return that, but I'm thinking of investing in some thigh highs. Again, not sure if they're going to start rolling down. I do have to like start experimenting and finding something, because I know I can wear some of my the more stretchier dresses a bit more, as long as I have like thigh-high tights. It's really cold. I can't do bare legs at the moment. But yeah, so just invested in a couple of those, and I did buy like a couple of like maternity t-shirts and long sleeve shirts, and I don't think I really need it at this point, but I just want to be careful now that like it's the holiday season. There are like great deals. I just want to get a few and stock up. So I think that's about it in terms of stuff that I've bought. I also did invest in a humidifier this week, and that's something that's helped me because it's so cold, and the heat is on the whole day, and it really makes my throat dry and my skin dry. So the humidifier is something that's really helping me with my skin, and I think that's something the doctor also recommended that we use. So that's definitely something that's helping me. Um, Frankly, I think that's about it. I will keep you guys posted on my next week's update. Thank you guys. Bye. Oops, I did forget to show you my belly bump, so here is my bump. This is at 15 weeks, 2 days. So this is how it looks from the side and from the front. Alright, bye guys.